Hello, it is me again. I just had to jump on because I was meditating and just had this incredibly beautiful, profound experience that brought me to tears, and I was just shown exactly what timeline we're all on and exactly what we're manifesting. And it's time to share, it's time to know. So I had my eyes closed and I was being shown all these timelines collapsing. It's like we had all these bright white blue branches out in front of us, and we could choose from all these different timelines, and there were all these wonderful possibilities. And then something that happened when we started anchoring into this frequency of love, right? When we started really going, I'm a loving person and I'm going to choose to fall back into love at every opportunity I get, right? Doesn't mean you're perfect. It means that you're choosing love with every conscious act, right? What that does is it anchored a timeline, and it's this bright gold, super thick, like bridge of light that just goes out in front of us. And I was seeing it in front of me, and it was just so beautiful and so safe and so abundant. And so I started following the path, and I felt myself go golden. I felt myself just being carried effortlessly down this golden path. And when I came to the end of it, there was this giant portal. It was like this huge black shiny surface, like a black hole, 144, like a black hole. And I was a bit scared, and not because it had a bad energy, scared because it was the abyss, And I went, well, this is the end of the golden timeline. What's the abyss? Ego death. And then when I said, okay, I accept, I'm ready to know, it's like the glass, like the black portal was like a glass that slid away, like a giant door or window. And then behind it was like this huge garden, and it was this otherworldly, like fantasy garden. And there were all these guides there, like these big fairy creatures with these giant eyes. And there was this lizard being, but not like a scary human looking or dinosaur looking lizard being like we get on Earth. It was like a gecko standing upright with these robes on. And just looking at it, I just burst into tears with this overwhelming feeling of love. It was just one of the most loving beings I've ever encountered in my life. And there was the sense of familiarity, but not personal familiarity, the sense of like, this was some kind of checkpoint guardian. Like, oh, we made it, we're here, I'm seeing you, it's all okay now. And do you ever get that when you're meditating or you're in a dream and you have this intense emotional reaction to something that your human doesn't recognize? Your human's still going, I'm shaking. Your human's still going, I don't know what's going on. But your soul is like, wow, it's you. I'm here. Like, we made it. And it was just this intensely beautiful garden. And I realized what I was looking at was heaven. And by heaven, I mean this realm, this dimension full of love, and where there's no separation between life and death. And that ultimate abundance is that dissolution of time and space. What does this mean for Earth? My guides were explaining, because it's all a bit abstract and symbolic, but not really. Take it literally as well. What it means is, when we're asking for abundance, when we're asking for the highest good, when we're asking for love, what our soul actually means, what we're actually asking for, is this understanding that we are part of the divine and that the divine is here. And this is why third eye opening and developing your psychic senses is such a huge thing. It's because we'll see everything around us. You'll understand that your angels are right there. You'll understand that your angels are right here. You'll feel your guides. You'll see your loved ones coming to you. We'll all just be one. Like, there won't be a veil anymore. We'll all be here coexisting together, like those like Disney movies where like the spirits are all just around you. It's like that. It's this oh, okay, I'm having an experience here on earth, but that doesn't mean that I close myself off to anything else. And there's no greater abundance than that, because you understand that the universe is limitless and that you are the universe and you are limitless. Abundance is not a car and a house. Abundance is freedom. Abundance is infinite possibility. Abundance is love without limit, without death. It's love without a lifetime to contain it. And that's the timeline that we're on now. So if you're feeling the presence of your loved ones around you who have passed, or even loved ones who haven't passed, who are just not with you physically, and they're out there in the world somewhere, if you're still feeling them with you, then you've shifted into that 5D consciousness. Then you're bringing heaven to earth. And that's what it looks like. And it's freaking amazing. And the more that you feel that, the more that it's here. That's where we're up to. Go us. Love you guys.